One of the hardest fought victories for the United States has been the separation of the church and state. And one of those pieces was the Johnson Amendment, which was introduced by then Senator Lyndon B Johnson in 1954. It threatened churches and other religious institutions with a revoking of their tax-exempt status should they begin to start funding political parties. If they step over the line, they become too politically active, they would lose their tax-free status. Now, at the National Prayer Breakfast in Washington, D.C. on Thursday, Donald Trump announced his intention to completely do away with the line between church and state by repealing the amendment. Jefferson asks, can the liberties of a nation be secure when we have removed a conviction that these liberties are the gift of God? Among those freedoms is the right to worship according to our own beliefs. That is why I will get rid of and totally destroy the Johnson Amendment and allow our representatives of faith to speak freely and without fear of retribution. I will do that. Now, of course, that's not what Jefferson was talking about. He was talking about the freedom to religion, not the freedom to have religion control the government. And Trump is completely taking him out of context. And that's obvious to even the most basic understanding of Jeffersonian writings. Now, this declaration comes at the same time that apparently there's a leak of a new executive order that would set out specific religious beliefs, reflecting, of course, Christian conservative beliefs, that could become enshrined as a part of executive policy. Now, for all the terrible things Donald Trump has done thus far as the President of the United States within the first 2 weeks of his presidency, this is quite possibly the most dangerous of all. This man, frankly, I'm beginning to think outright nut job, is really threatening to turn the United States into a theocracy. Of course, that theocracy would be under his thumb. The only real saving grace here is the fact that his approval rating is ridiculously low. It's somewhere around 31%, which is unheard of any president within the entire honeymoon period of their presidency. But the fact that this can still go on is a frightening notion. One of the scariest things of all is allowing the religious to run a government, and possibly even the world. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.